Good afternoon from Los Angeles and welcome to Stock Market Today. On today's show, we're going to be taking a look at three software stocks, Oracle, Rapid7, and Cadence Design Systems, all showing strong action today. I'm Alyssa Corum here with Ken Shreve, and on today's show, now we're going to be taking a look at the major indexes. So we saw gains across the board. The NASDAQ was up about 0.8%, and the S&P and Dow gained almost 1% apiece. So another strong session. Now it looks like that sideways action is well in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a strong close taking shape, and we're going to close near highs. It was kind of an interesting session, late morning, early afternoon. The S&P 500 backed well off its intraday high. It was up 1% early, came down, shaved that gain to about 0.3%, 0.4%. The U.S. and Iran, there's some friction, growing friction there. Iran shot down a U.S. drone.
Right.
There have been some tanker attacks that's being blamed on Iran, so there's some geopolitical risk now in the market, but good close for the major stock indexes. Big move in oil today, up 5% as a result of this the situation with Iran. So, but good bullish session for stocks.
That's right, and the S&P closing in on new all-time highs.
Yeah, it was definitely the noteworthy index today. It hit an all-time high on an intraday basis, and looks like a strong close for the S&P 500 as well.
Well, let's take a look at a few individual names. We've been saying all year that software has been the leading group and still producing more breakouts this week. Earlier in the week, we talked about Adobe, positive reaction to earnings, and now we have Oracle, which gained 8.2% in heavy volume today on its quarterly report, breaking out of a base here, estimate beating earnings and sales, and accelerating growth on the bottom line as well as notable, up to 22%, and a turnaround in that sales figure as well. So nice reaction today here for Oracle.
Yeah, definitely, and a stock that was definitely late in the transition to cloud. I mean, Adobe was one of the first, really one of the pioneers in the transition to cloud, and Oracle was late, but they're showing the market is still very big and room for mega caps like Oracle. So sales growth was only 1% in the quarter, but it was better than expected, and cloud revenue, license revenue also solid. So you got a bullish breakout for Oracle today. Gaps up over a 55.63 entry, and looks like it's still probably inside that 5% buy zone.
Yeah, it is, and that relative strength line at a new high, strong volume, so a lot of good action here today. And we also have Rapid7 showing strong action today. It too saw its relative strength line hit a new high as it broke out of a base here today, Ken.
Yeah, this is another security software stock closed in the top half of its range. Really just a picture-perfect breakout here over a 57.10 entry. We've been talking a lot in recent weeks about CyberArk and Zscaler, some of these big leaders in the security software group. But Rapid7, small cap name with a market cap around 2.8 billion, fairly liquid with an average daily volume about 600,000 shares. So interesting name in the group with a composite rating of 92, and pretty good annual estimates moving forward as the company
turns
profitable.
profitable.
Moves back into profitability. Yeah.
Exactly. Here, yeah, we have estimates for just 5 cents a share for earnings this year, but next year expected to see almost 700% bottom line growth.
Yeah, to 39
Pretty impressive.
cents. So yeah, this is another intriguing growth story in the security software space.
Especially when some of the other peers are really well extended. So it's nice to know that there are still some good-looking opportunities and the fundamentals to back it up.
Yeah, I mean, since we saw the follow-through day for the NASDAQ earlier this month, the number of base breakouts have been impressive, not only in software, but a lot of other areas of the market as well. And we still haven't seen one distribution day since the NASDAQ's follow-through day. So it's the market uptrend is still looking pretty good here.
Yeah, so investors should definitely be taking advantage of these buying opportunities. We have Cadence Design Systems trading in a buy range of its own. It tacked on a 1.7% gain today, and it's trading at highs, and some nice fundamentals here. We have a composite rating of 99. A lot of these software stocks have that highest possible composite rating.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a design software firm, and this group has three names acting well. Of course, Adobe. We saw strong earnings from Adobe yesterday. That's a group peer of Cadence Design Systems, but nice little breakout yesterday with some volume. It extended gains today. Buy point here was $70.59, and this also looks to be still inside that 5% buy zone. And in the NASDAQ 100 today, another stock in the group, Autodesk, trying to gap above its 50-day moving average. So this software design group's got some interesting names in it as well.
Yeah, sounds like there are a lot of opportunities. And speaking of, I bet you there are some software names on Leaderboard, Ken, and it's Leaderboard Free Access Week.
Yeah, it's been a nice area of the market for us, and Leaderboard Access goes through Sunday. You can see what the Leaderboard growth portfolio looks like, and we're putting names on the watch list and always looking for actionable opportunities.
That's right. You can go to investors.com/free access for all of the details on that. And we have another episode of the Investing with IBD podcast out now. So make sure you go to investors.com/podcast to subscribe on your listening platform of choice, whether it's Apple, Google, Spotify, you name it. Get the podcast now. It's another good one.
Yeah, Brian Shannon from Alpha Trends, one of the smarter guys out there on Wall Street for sure.
Yeah, it's another good one, everyone. So make sure you check that out, as well as all of our content on investors.com to stay up to date on all the latest stock market news and analysis. And we also have social media, of course. So if you aren't yet following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, make sure to do so. And you can even ask us questions across social media. We answer it, whether it's me and Ken, Ed, the main handle, you name it.
Always here, absolutely.
Yeah, we're always here. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.